XRP is in the extreme value zone. We can see looking at the market cap right now, it's currently sitting at $1.11, but the market cap is to me the most accurate way to measure not only XRP, but almost any asset for that matter, because you're measuring dollars invested into it. And right now it's sitting at 69.6 billion. We are slightly below the 200-week moving average, which on my chart is the blue moving average. And you can see historically that's been a really good bottom. You can see the whole history of XRP. This has been an excellent value, and that's where we spent most of our time at 33 cents. Yes, did we wick below it? Yes, we did. But structurally, you can see this is where it likes to hold. And even more so than that, the one below it is the 300-week moving average, and we've never lost that. So right now we're in between the 200 and the 300. If things are really good, we're going to hold the 200. If it gets really, really bad, we would go to the 300-week moving average, but I don't expect anything worse than that. Either way the case goes, to me, this is the value for XRP where I'm going to start making my position pretty aggressively. Last cycle, I publicly bought the average price of 33 cents, and I publicly sold January 25th, 2025, and bought my land at $3.33. To me, though, the really interesting thing is when we measure XRP in Bitcoin, we have just been accumulating this entire time. We have our selling climax was over here, the 2020 bear market. Then you have your secondary test in phase B, which was 2023, 2024. That whole rally was basically the macro Wyckoff accumulation, which is the sign of strength. Then we're getting our back test at the prior range back to the 200 and the 300-week moving average, which this is what I'm talking about right here. You have your selling climax, your secondary test in phase B, spring, sign of strength, which I think 1010 was our spring for this sign of strength. That's what the entire rally was. It's a move from the spring, and then you reaccumulate there before starting your phase E. This to me looks extremely bullish, and even if we're not going to pull from the wicks up here, but just pulling from the base of the move, and even if we were just to expect a retrace, nothing too crazy, this is a 30x of where potentially XRP could outperform Bitcoin. And keeping things super macro here, measuring XRP over gold, this gives us a really good outlook of how this could potentially play out. What I just talked about, getting that retrace. So you have your first huge parabolic run over here. You come down into accumulation. You get your sign of strength. You get your back test. Then you get a retrace rally before back testing and reaccumulating again. We can see this has just been holding higher highs and higher lows the entire time. And I do think it looks like XRP has bottomed out measured in gold as well, which is a very, very strong sign. To me, this chart looks really, really good. I think $5, $8, and $12 is the highest probability. I don't want to get too much FOMO here, but there is a chance that we get into the 20s. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you want lifetime access to my Telegram where I put out all my calls, buys, trades, and sells, you guys can DM me Telegram. The important thing is, though, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Follow me for more.